Holy cow, I'm live. What time is it? Is it around 4 o'clock? 5? I don't even know what time it is. Let me just find out what time it is here.
Oh, yeah.
I can't see from there. It is...
So you walked away from it. It's live and you already walked
That's
away?
all right. 4:55 p.m. here. If you guys are around, pop in and say hi. Last time I did a live stream on here, we went for 2 hours and 17 minutes. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button on this channel. This is Gulf Island Rock. This is Wendy's channel. She kind of thinks it's partly my channel, but
Yeah,
it's
it is.
mostly her channel. It is. Wendy started this channel, I don't know how many years ago, 5 years ago?
16?
Yeah, 2016.
I think
It
it
was
was
2016. So anyway, if you guys are in there, pop in and say hi. Like my mug. This mug says, Sex Life of a Date Palm. You like that? You can see that right there? That came from Arizona. That came from my friend Patty Mcgee. Anyway, pop in, say hi, don't be shy. So anyway, I'm going to be hanging around here for a bit, flapping my gums. And happy Halloween, by the way, too.
Oh,
Hap-
yeah.
It is Halloween. Beautiful day out here today. It was absolutely gorgeous. Current temperature here is around 9 degrees Celsius. Temperature was cool this morning, though, down to 3 degrees Celsius. That was cool. No frost yet, but it was cool out here this morning. We have clear sky. I will take this
You
out.
won't get any kids here.
No, we don't get any trick-or-treaters here. We're too far out in the boonies. So this is what it's looking like here. It is looking like this and that and the other. Okay? Looking like that. It's nice. It's beautiful. Blue sky. Sun has gone down behind the trees. And just a great day. We got a lot of stuff cleaned up today. I did see one watcher. There's one watcher in there. Like I said, don't be shy. So Wendy and I did a lot of cleanup today. We burnt a bunch of stuff, took a bunch of stuff to the garbage dump, and just getting stuff ready, emptying out the basement. We have this rock cellar kind of like basement, which accumulated a lot of stuff. So it's looking better. It's actually looking a lot better. There's one more thing you have to look through there. I don't know if it's Mitchell's or Krista's, but there's a box, a wooden box full of stuff. And I don't know if you want to get rid of it to the Sally-Ann or what. Get rid of it and burn the box. Anyway, guys, hope you guys are doing well. In a minute, I'm going to show you something when we get some more viewers in there. But right now, I'm just laying low here. Happy Halloween. And you know what it is? Maybe a lot of people are out taking their kids out trick-or-treating right now, too.
That's right.
Some of you guys are 3 hours ahead of us. So it's 5 here, it's 8 there, it's dark. It's light here still.
Yeah.
And the sun is still shining here on the southern Gulf
Yeah,
Islands.
people are probably out trick-or-treating for kids.
You can see the window behind me. It is still light right through that.
We just don't get anyone out here, though.
No, we don't get anybody here. Like I say, we're so far away from everything where we live on this part of the island. It's very remote, quiet.
It'd be kind of scary if you had someone come up in the dark.
No kidding. No kidding. So anyway, I don't know if you guys have got any frost last night or this morning, but like I say, definitely there was frost on Salt Spring Island this morning in some of the colder areas because it was 3 degrees here. When it's 3 degrees Celsius for a low at this end of the island, you know somebody somewhere is scraping frost.
Wow. Yeah, and your little alarm went off last night.
Oh, actually, the alarm went off. When it goes to a certain temperature, the alarm goes off. And at 3 degrees Celsius, it's set to go off. So it went off. The light was flashing, and the dog started barking. It looked like somebody was shining a light in our window. And it flashes, my organ scientific. It's a warning to let you know that, hey, it is getting close to freezing. That's what it is, letting you know that it's getting close to freezing. Hello, Alabama Trout. Hope your weekend was great. Yes. I don't want to say the word retired. We're going to say on a permanent vacation. I'm actually on a permanent vacation. So, yes, I'm retired, but I like to say I'm on this permanent vacation and the next chapter of our life. So, my last day of work was last Wednesday. I'm done forever. And you know, it's kind of weird. Thanks, man. Awesome. Thank you, Alabama Tropicals. Yeah, it's pretty weird because tomorrow's Monday. And you know, Sunday was not really my favorite day because it goes so fast and then I got to get up and go to work on Monday. And I don't have to do that anymore. Monday, I think, Sunday or Monday will make my favorite day of the week. So no work tomorrow. When the weather's lousy, I don't have to get up at 5 in the morning. I get up before 5 every day, 5 days a week anyway, to go to work. And it's tough sometimes. You know, we got vaulted ceilings. You can see here. So when we have a metal roof on here, and you can really hear the rain pounding on the roof when it's a rainy morning. And the worst thing is you got to get up and you got to get out and you got to do your breakfast, do what you got to do, and then you got to go out and work in that all day. And that was my job. And I love my job, but working for the Parks Department, we work year round here, gardening and mowing and whatever we got to do. And it's all weather. It's an all weather job, and that's what I signed up for, and that's what I did for 19 years at the Parks and Rec. So, and it was an awesome job. And you know, I do kind of miss it, but you know what? I don't miss getting up at 5 every morning. I've been sleeping into like 7. It's crazy. 7 o'clock. And I've changed my routine up a little bit too. You know, instead of going to the gym after work, I do it in the morning now. I work out in the morning. It's so good. I got all this free time, all the free time in the world. There's no planning involved. Wendy says, well, we got to get to the bank and make some appointment. And I says, you know, and usually I make it for after work. I can go anytime. It don't matter. I can go any time of the day. I can go to the bank now. No making, no scheduling it with work anymore. It's just, it's so nice to be on permanent vacation. Anyway, here's my cup. See this mug here? A good friend of mine sent me this quite a few years ago, probably a decade ago. And it says, the sex life of a date palm. Of a date. So my friend Patty Mcgee, she was actually this very famous skateboarder, the first female professional women's skateboarder, out of California, in the mid-1960s, 1965. And so she sent me this, and she actually stayed with us a couple of years ago when she came up and visited me on Salt Spring. She stayed here for a week. So yeah, it's a pretty cool mug. I like that one. So I'm keeping this mug, and if and when we move to Costa Rica, this mug is coming with me. So, and we don't grow, well, I mean, there are some date palms around here, but they're a short-term palm this far north. Phoenix canariensis. Phoenix dactylifera, well, they don't like the winter moisture, but they're actually quite a hardy palm tree, Phoenix dactylifera. Lots of those in Southern California and also Arizona. And Nevada, too. I'm thinking in Las Vegas, there are lots of Phoenix dactylifera. I wouldn't know. I haven't been there, but I've seen pictures of them. But I've never been to. Oh, cool! Years ago, did this. Oh, cool! Nice. Okay, so Patty Mcgee, you can actually look at old videos of her from the '60s. They are on YouTube. You can find them. She did some commercials. Hey, Betty, how's it going? Good to see you in there, Betty, and say hi to Clyde. Yeah, so you can look at old videos of Patty Mcgee, the skateboarder, and she starred in a television or a telephone commercial, and then she was on some game shows and stuff like that. So you can find them on there, the old black and whites from like 1965, 66. It was pretty crazy. She would have been like 19 years old, something like that. Anyway, she's got this cool trailer. She parked it out in the front here at our place and stayed here for a week. And I took her around town. And you know what? I took her on my motorbike too. I took her out on my Harley. Took her ripping around the island. And I have actually lots of videos on my YouTube channel of Patty and I. And there's actually should be videos on this channel. This is Wendy's channel of Patty and I. So I'm going to show you guys something cool here that I have, okay? In this bowl, there's some really cool stuff. I just want to show you this cool stuff. Now, I might have showed this before, but you guys might not have been in there and seen this cool stuff. So these are the oldest things that I own. These are the oldest things that Wendy and I have in our possession, okay? Oh, Wendy's going to bring me an After 8. Do you remember After 8s? You're only supposed to eat them after 8, so that's an After 8. Remember these After 8 mints? These are back, I remember these back in the 70s.
They're good.
And I'm drinking my mint tea in here, and that's a mint After 8. So, what we have are some things we found on the beach. See that? I'm thinking that's a native artifact. Right there, what do you think? Maybe it was a grinding, like mortar and pestle. So maybe it was some sort of thing for grinding. Okay. What do you think, Wendy? Does that look like a native artifact?
Yeah, it does. I think so.
Okay, that's we're going to call that a native artifact. Okay, and then here's another thing I found on the beach. What is that? What do you think that is? It's bizarre. It almost looked like this petrified bone or something, doesn't it? Maybe it is. This is a shell fossil. I found on Pender Island. You can see that? That I found on Pender Island on the beach. There's a fossil of a shell. So who knows how many millions of years old that is. My youngest son found a really cool one when we were out in Tofino. Agate from Oregon coast. That, yeah, fossil's pretty cool. My son found a really cool one on the beach. We're walking along Tofino on the beach, and there was a fossil on the ground, so we picked it up. So that's an agate from the Oregon coast. That's from Cannon Beach. This here is a bone from a hadrosaurus, a dinosaur. So this is, I don't know how many million, 100 million years old. So that's a bone. That's what a bone looks like from a dinosaur. Isn't that cool? Yeah. That is old, man. That's part of a bone from a hadrosaurus. And then here's a part of a vertebrae from a dinosaur. That's broken in half. And these came from, they've turned to stone. That's how old they are, these bones. Isn't that crazy? These are from Drumheller in southern Alberta, where the Badlands are, and there's dinosaur bones all over the place. So that is, isn't it cool? Still got the holes in it. Look at Wendy. Still got the holes in it where the nerves or whatever, or the,
wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So that is a hadrosaurus part of, that's hadrosaurus too, I believe, part of the vertebrae. You can see broken in half, but you can clearly see that that was a bone. And then we have, what else do we have here? There's another fragment of a bone, dinosaur bone. You can even see the marrow in it, stuff like that from back in the day. So that's also from Drumheller. And there's another agate. This one I bought down on the Oregon coast. So there, and then somebody polished it inside. You can see a little sticker on it. This one is thunder egg. They call them a thunder egg. Right? They're pretty cool. That's from the Oregon coast. And then I found this on Salt Spring as well. And I'm thinking this is petrified wood. That's what I'm thinking that is. I think that's petrified wood right there. It's kind of cool. You geologists, let me know if I'm wrong. But that's what I think that is. What are you doing up there, hon? What are you doing up there? Don't be checking my stuff out. Don't be checking anything out without me seeing it. Seriously. No, don't. So this here is something else I found on the beach. And I think this is another native tool. See that? Then, some super cool things I found on the beach. And my kids found some too. That's part of an arrowhead right there, okay? Or a spearhead, okay? From our beach, right across the street. It's a pretty cool beach. But I'll show you better ones here. So here's one missing the tip. There's an arrowhead there. You see that? There's an arrowhead. You can distinctly see that it is an arrowhead missing the tip. This was also found on our beach across the street. I found one and my kids found, I found one or two and my kids found one. My kids found, this is a better one here. And we're sitting down there one day. And he says, "Hey, Dad, look at this cool rock." And I said, "Well, that's not a rock, man. That is, looks like a Christmas tree, doesn't it?" That is an arrowhead right there. Thousands of years old arrowhead. Isn't that awesome? So look at that, Wendy. Isn't that a beauty? Those I'd like to take with us.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's found on our beach.
Yeah.
So we have 3 arrowheads. I used to have a really nice one sent to me from Arkansas, and I don't know where it went. I talked to the guy on the radio years ago. I was in Cave City, Kentucky a few weeks and found some few fossils brought back. Oh, cool. Now that is cool, man. I bet you there's lots of fossils where you are too. So this is an arrowhead. That is an arrowhead, part of an arrowhead or a spearhead. And that is definitely an arrowhead right there. So that's some of the oldest things that we own in our possession. So I don't know what we're going to do with everything. I mean, I guess, can we bring those to Costa Rica or not? Are you allowed to bring fossils?
I think so.
Are you allowed? I thought you said you couldn't bring fossils there.
I don't think so.
Are you allowed to do that? You better look that up. I mean, it'd be cool to have those.
Like art.
What? It'd be cool to have those bring them with us, like dinosaur bones. Not everybody has dinosaur bones. They're kind of funky, right?
Yeah.
Although when they check out our sea can / storage container, they might take them because there's a lot of dishonest people out there, right? So we got to pack everything in. Are you liquidating most of your possessions? Yes, we are.
No.
Yes, we're taking. No, we're not taking a ton of stuff with us, are we? She wants to get a sea can.
He said most, not
Most. Well, okay. She wants to take her electric bike. I'm selling my Harley. I'm going to sell my truck.
Some clothes.
She's taking some furniture. I'm going to
Dishes.
take some clothes. She's going to take dishes, electrical appliances. I need to take my two-way radios. My two-way radios.
Not allowed to take freezers, deep freezers.
Not allowed to take deep freezers. She just bought a new one a couple months ago. So not allowed to take deep freezers. Not allowed to take refrigerators. That's okay, because when we buy a place, most likely it will be fully furnished, right, Wendy?
Maybe. I don't know.
No, it's going to be fully furnished.
Well, I'm not going to base buying a property on.
No, I'm going to buy a place I'm buying a place that's fully furnished. Some of the places we look at are fully furnished.
Some of them are, but there's some beautiful properties without. I mean, you don't. It's the house and the property.
I look like I'm short when I'm sitting back here. I do. I look like I'm a midget.
You are short.
Let's see. Let me just.
You are short.
I'm not that short. Let me go here. Let me go there.
What do you need?
There we go. I'm just going to put this here.
Okay.
That's better.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, guys. So yeah, no, we're getting rid of a lot of things. That's why we got stuff at the end of our driveway right now. So we got 3 driveways coming into this property. One of our driveways, we've been putting stuff out the end of the driveway we don't want, and people have been stopping by all day picking up the stuff at the end of our driveway. Does Costa Rica have problems with their power grid? I don't know about that. Do they?
I think they lose power once in a while.
They lose power once in a while, so maybe they do.
Because they have thunderstorms.
They do have thunderstorms, but I mean, they got high-speed internet and everything. They're fiber optics. Mm-hmm.
They're getting,
And we lose our power here too on Salt Spring. I mean, you get a bit of a wind.
I mean, there's obviously lots of areas in Costa Rica not developed at all.
Oh yeah, there's lots of places that are not developed at all.
Tiny little towns.
Where we're going, it's developed, but it's a small town. How many people are in where we're going? A couple thousand?
Well, we don't know if that's the town, but 2,000 where we're
I'm hoping that's the town. I mean, you know, you need a medical clinic and this and that, but medical clinic's important. Dentist, a vet. You know, you don't want to be driving 500 miles. Well, you probably can't drive 500 miles in Costa Rica anyway. It's a small country. And there's the Caribbean side and there's the Pacific Coast side. We're looking at the Pacific Coast side. We have friends that we're looking at Belize and they're looking, that's on the Caribbean side. I think the Caribbean side's much more humid. Somebody said the Pacific Coast side is hotter.
Oh.
I want to be on the Pacific Coast side. I think Pacific Coast side. I would think the Caribbean side is more prone to hurricanes.
Possibly.
That's what I'm thinking. You don't really associate hurricanes with Costa Rica. They haven't had a lot of hurricanes in the history, in the history books, right? I think they've had 7 or something like that in recorded history.
Wow.
You know, so if recorded history goes back 10 years, that's a lot of hurricanes. If recorded history goes back 100 years, well, that's not too bad. You know, once every 12 years or something, you get a hurricane that rips your house apart.
Jeez.
That would suck. Wouldn't that
I think
suck?
it'd be more like flooding.
Yeah, so you
or
got storm surge.
Land washing away, like washout.
Okay, so you don't want to be in a place at the base of a hill where you're prone to like a mudslide or something.
Yeah.
You want to find out about that before we go. Is it prone to mudslides?
And you also don't want to be
flooding.
Yeah, or by a river, like if there's a river because it raises.
We don't want to be by a river. Never live by a river. Even here, Salt Spring Island, we're good. No such thing as flooding on Salt Spring Island, but you live on the mainland and you live by a river and you get snow melt and torrential rains. You can totally screw up your house, man. So we don't want to be close to a river. Anyway, by the way, happy Halloween. I'm sure you will adjust just fine. You and Wendy seem to be... Oh yeah, no, we're adventurous.
I think so.
Yeah, no, I think we'll adjust. I mean, I had to adjust to island life here a few decades ago. So not everybody can
We've already downsized from a city to...
Yeah, well, I wasn't in the city.
No, I wasn't either, but...
You're in the suburbs.
Still,
you're in the suburbs.
You're in the suburbs.
She lived in a lot. I had 5 acres where I came from, and we lived in the country. But it's a slower pace of life here on Salt Spring Island. So we're already in the slower pace of life mode when we go to Costa Rica, right? Because apparently everything's a little slower there.
Oh, it's going to be even slower. Way slower.
She says it's going to be even slower there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Wow.
Well, and you don't have all the amenities that you have here. You won't have that.
I don't care if I have amenities. You know what?
No.
We're minimalists. We're going to be minimalists.
It'll be fun.
We're really interested in growing our own fruit, tropical fruit. So, get an acre and a bit. And we're talking that today. We're driving down to the beach. It's like papaya. We're looking at citrus, different types of citrus. I think, like she said, she'd like to grow. I said mandarin oranges, blood orange, and then she likes lemon.
Lemon.
You like lemon?
Yeah.
Would you use a lot of lemons?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What do you
it's
use them
good
for?
you.
Really?
Yeah, cooking.
Okay, cooking.
Yeah.
And then grapefruit. She likes grapefruit. So those are some of the things we'd like to go there. And an avocado would be coconut. Yeah, coconut. Dwarf coconut, something you can actually reach the droops on, because you get an 80-foot coconut palm and the droops are 80 feet up. How are you going to get those coconuts, right?
That's right.
So a Malayan dwarf coconut would be good. So we have 0 people watching
How
now.
could you do figs?
Everybody took off.
Because it's Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Figs.
I don't know if figs will work there.
Yeah.
I don't know if the figs we grow will work in Costa Rica.
Oh. Well, be interesting. Well, you don't have to keep doing it. You can just
Okay, guys. I'm
You're
going to
gonna
roll
say,
because
"Have a
everybody's
happy
disappeared.
Halloween."
Happy Halloween. I see 0 and 0 watchers now. So you guys take care.
check in on it.
And check in another day. I'll go to 25 minutes even. I got 3.5 more minutes. 3.5 more minutes. I'll just sit here and say nothing. Nothing at all. 0.
You're gonna sit
Anyway, I hope you guys are having a happy Halloween. And I know a lot of you guys probably have small kids, so you're out trick-or-treating right now.
have a live stream of you lying there and then you fall asleep.
Snoring for 2 hours. Can you imagine that?
That would be funny.
A live stream of me snoring for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That would be funny.
21. Okay, I thought it was.
Watch some guys snoring, sleeping, fall asleep.
There probably are videos of people sleeping. You know that?
Okay. Yeah, you don't know that you're actually.
Yeah. So I don't know where you guys live. Is Halloween a big thing? Halloween is a pretty big thing here. It is a big thing. They do fireworks in town, but because of the special world flu that's going around, they probably canceled that. But there's a road down from us about 4.5 km that all the kids go to trick or treating. It's a subdivision, so they all go there. That's where we took our kids. Yeah. That's where Wendy took her. Oh, your kids were already grown up when you came.
I have no idea if they're going to do something tonight or not.
We might hear it if they do fireworks in town. We'll actually hear the sonic booms from here.
Neighbor heard last night. She said she heard.
It usually scares dogs. So if you have dogs, animals, keep them inside. Our dog used to take off where we used to live. At Halloween, sometimes it would take off. We'd have it outside. It'd be gone. Go to the neighbor's place on the next road over.
Scary.
It's scared today. The border collie used to freak it out. They do not like that. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna pull the plug. You see I'm yawning. Wendy and I are gonna go to bed soon and get busy. So you guys, hey, hon.
What?
I think she's not listening.
I'm tired. Okay, I want to look up real estate.
Wendy's going to look up real estate. Okay, guys. Wow, that's the longest 2 minutes in history here. I'm trying to go to 25 minutes. I'm at 23:27. Yeah. I'm at 23:27. We're going to go to 25 even, and then I'm going to just shut her down and call her a night. And I'm going to go shave because I'm starting to get kind of scruffy here. I'm feeling like this old age pensioner.
Cow who's snoring.
Yeah, the dog snores. He does.
We've been out a lot this week.
We're supposed to be out somewhere tonight, but you know what? We're actually taking a break because
we've been out a lot. We've actually been out quite a bit.
We have.
Every night. Yeah. We were out for a really good dinner last night.
We went to Helen Michelle's. See the videos on the bananas on my channel, not on this one. And anyway, like and subscribe to this one. Wendy's going to keep on uploading more videos. And stay tuned for more videos to come on exotic plants and random stuff and whatever else you guys are interested in. Okay.
Happy Halloween to everyone.
Happy Halloween. I'm going to be signing off in about 30 seconds from now. Have a safe Halloween. Bring your flashlight. And, I know what else to say.
People are doing smaller things for Halloween.
I just stay safe at Halloween. You know. Usually, maybe it's good to wear reflective clothing.
If you're out.
If you're out and about. Pretty dark here. When the lights go out, it's dark. It really is. We don't have any street lights. So, but the kids are out there having fun. So I hope you guys have fun too. It's been a slice. Cheers to you all. We have 6, 5, 4, 3,
Two,
2,
one.
1.